90-Day Fiancé, Jamal Menzies breaks silence on family news with a powerful full-circle message. 4. In the ever-evolving world of reality television, where relationships are tested across borders and emotions are laid bare for millions to see, few stories resonate as deeply as those rooted in family. For fans of 90-Day Fiancé, Jamal Menzies has long been more than just a supporting character in his mother's storyline. He has been a voice of reason, a protective son, and a grounded presence amid romantic chaos. Now, Jamal is stepping forward with a powerful message that has fans talking, a heartfelt declaration he calls Full Circle. A journey that started in the spotlight. Jamal first captured viewers' attention through his appearances alongside his mother, Kim Menzies. While the franchise is known for whirlwind romances and cultural clashes, Jamal stood out for his composed demeanor and mature perspective. He wasn't chasing fame, he was protecting his family. Over the years, audiences watched him navigate the delicate balance of supporting his mother while also voicing honest concerns. His calm, measured tone often contrasted sharply with the emotional turbulence unfolding on screen. For many viewers, Jamal became a grounding force, someone who represented stability in a franchise often fueled by drama. But behind the scenes, life continued moving forward. The meaning of full circle. When Jamal recently broke his silence regarding family news, he didn't choose sensationalism. Instead, he chose reflection. The phrase full circle wasn't just a caption, it was a declaration of growth, resilience, and perspective. For Jamal, full circle represents several layers of meaning. Personal growth, from concerned son to independent adult carving his own path. Family evolution, watching his family weather public scrutiny and emerge stronger. Self-realization, understanding that every challenge served a purpose. The message felt intentional. It wasn't reactive. It wasn't defensive. It was reflective. And that's what made it powerful. Growing up in the public eye, reality TV fame can be a double-edged sword. While it offers opportunity and visibility, it also invites scrutiny. Jamal didn't sign up to be the main storyline, but by association, he became part of the narrative. Fans formed opinions. Social media buzzed with commentary. Every expression, every reaction, every word spoken on camera was dissected. Yet Jamal rarely engaged in online chaos. Instead, he maintained composure, an approach that now seems deeply connected to his full circle philosophy. Growth, after all, isn't loud. Sometimes it's quiet, steady, and internal. A son's perspective. One of the most compelling aspects of Jamal's journey has always been his unwavering loyalty to his mother. Even when he disagreed, he did so respectfully. Even when tensions rose, he stayed composed. His recent message suggests something deeper than simple family updates. It hints at closure, at understanding, at acceptance. Perhaps full circle reflects the realization that parents are human too. Relationships, romantic or familial, are learning experiences. Love evolves. And sometimes, the lessons matter more than the outcomes. Fans have interpreted his statement as a sign of maturity. Others see it as symbolic, a marker that a chapter has ended and another has begun. Why the message resonates? Reality television thrives on conflict, but audiences crave authenticity. Jamal's message struck a chord precisely because it felt genuine. There was no performative flair, no dramatic build-up, just clarity. In a franchise where emotions often run high, a grounded voice carries weight. The phrase full circle suggests that every awkward dinner, every tense conversation, every protective moment led to this point of clarity. And that's something viewers can relate to. Beyond the franchise, Jamal's story is no longer confined to the world of 90-Day Fiancé. His presence has grown beyond cameo appearances and reaction scenes. He represents something broader, the impact reality TV can have on families, and how individuals evolve through shared experiences. Full circle might also signal independence. Growth often involves stepping out of someone else's storyline and into your own. For Jamal, that could mean focusing on career aspirations, building relationships on his own terms, redefining public perception, setting boundaries with fame. There's power in reclaiming your narrative. Fans react. Social media responses poured in almost immediately. Longtime viewers expressed admiration for his maturity. Some shared how they've watched him grow season after season. Others reflected on their own full circle moments in life, times when confusion turned into clarity. The message became more than a personal statement, it became communal. That's the magic of storytelling. When someone shares growth, It gives others permission to reflect on their own family, growth, and closure. Family stories don't end with dramatic finales, they evolve quietly over time. What once felt overwhelming can later feel like a necessary chapter. Jamal's statement feels less like an announcement and more like a realization. Everything that happened was part of the journey. Sometimes closure doesn't come from grand gestures, it comes from perspective. And perspective only arrives after time, experience, and reflection. The strength in silence. Breaking silence doesn't always mean saying a lot, sometimes it means choosing words carefully. By framing his family news through the lens of full circle, Jamal avoided negativity. He didn't dwell on past tension, he didn't criticize, he didn't sensationalize. He reframed. And that reframing is powerful. It shows emotional intelligence, a recognition that life's chapters are interconnected, that beginnings and endings mirror each other, that growth often loops back to its roots. A new chapter ahead, so what comes next? If full circle represents closure, it also represents renewal. Circles don't end, they continue, they reconnect. Jamal's journey within the 90-day Fiancé universe may have shaped public perception, but it doesn't define his future. He has the opportunity to step into new ventures, redefine his public image, share his voice more intentionally, inspire others navigating family complexity. In many ways, the message feels like a turning point. The broader impact. Reality TV often magnifies conflict, but it also magnifies growth. Viewers have witnessed Jamal's transformation from protective son standing cautiously on the sidelines to confident adult reflecting on life's lessons. That arc is compelling because it's relatable. Many of us experience our own full circle moments. When we understand our parents better as adults. When heartbreak leads to clarity. When public challenges shape private strength. When we realize the journey mattered more than the destination. Jamal's message taps into that universal experience. Why full circle matters. The phrase itself carries symbolism. Completion. Continuity. Unity. Renewal. It implies that nothing was wasted. Every conversation, every emotional moment, every challenge served a purpose. And in a franchise built on love across borders, perhaps the greatest journey isn't romantic, it's personal. Final reflection. Jamal Menzies' full circle message may have been brief, but its impact was profound. It signaled maturity, closure, perspective, growth.